as you guys are getting ready for the show, Roach approaches you before you guys leave as they're uncuffing you and stuff and says, be careful what you do out there. The people that you fight today may not be your enemies tomorrow. So be careful who you kill and who you spare. So yeah, as you can imagine, there's not like constantly rivers of blood. Like people from both sides constantly survive like all the time. So he's basically saying be careful who you let live and who you kill out there.
What? How are we supposed to know?
Roach says, yeah, that's the tricky part. And he laughs.
Well then, I'll just
Actually,
roll a
that-
dice.
So yeah, you all enter the arena without any weapons. Unlike
We do?
you,
Asshole.
yeah, you have no weapons, you have nothing. Unlike
fine.
you, however, the people on the other side are decked out. They have
By the way, can I
armors,
keep my-
they have weapons.
By the way, can I keep actually my cuffs? Am I allowed to keep those?
As a weapon? No, they're not gonna let you do that.
Damn it!
Don't worry about it. Like on the arena floor, all over the place, there's weapons scattered, and you see people in the crowd. They basically throw weapons out when they're happy with someone's performance and such. So there are many ways to get weapons. Though the thing is, the other guys are already decked out, unlike you, because you guys rolled, and you're fighting versus C block, and they paid the guards to start equipped.
Fuck these
Assholes.
guys.
You're fighting the guys from C block that have named themselves the Second Sons. And this
Flashy.
is their leader. And yeah, as you can imagine, he's pretty decked out.
Yeah, as Vic enters the stadium, I kneel down, grab some sand from the arena in my hands, smell it, rub it between my palms, stand up.
Some of the guys around you recognize that and they give you a slight nod. They like what you did there, definitely.
All I gotta
Alexander's
do is
good.
keep quoting that movie. That's it.
Alexander's much less impressive. He's got his hand on his head and he's like, oh, that doesn't look good.
You see a guy in what seems to be more like a VIP section. The guys from C block turn to him and salute him. They all say, "We who are about to die salute you." Roach and his men on the other side look to him. They offer like their greeting but say nothing to him. You see that that's sort of like a gesture of defiance. What do you guys do? Will you say the words "We who are about to die salute you" or not?
No.
What the-
Alexander doesn't.
No, it's
No.
so
No.
cliche. It's so cliche.
That would be like admitting us that we're about to die.
You are about to die, salute me.
Yo, I
You
just
see
want to
that-
point out how unproportionate those arms are.
Doesn't fucking matter. Calm the fuck down. It's just a picture.
It just bugs me.
Anyway, just a sec. Yeah, the guys around you seem, even though most of them have some experience, there's also a lot of guys that are new like you, and when they see that the guys on the other side are completely decked out, unlike you guys, they're kind of shitting their pants right now. Which is understandable, because like, there's a 50-60,000 crowd, like gathered people like here to watch and shit, so you gotta understand that no matter how used to you are to that feeling, you're still gonna feel them goosebumps, if you know
By
what
the
I
way,
mean.
are there? I've been wondering, are there actual ranged weapons on the ground as well?
Yes,
Or
they
is it
are,
just melee?
but they're not just there with arrows, so the arrows are also scattered, so you're gonna have to look for quivers and such.
God damn it.
I
Complicated.
want to try getting close. I want to try getting close to Roach. I need
Right.
to talk to him, but I suspect he's
So-
already figured out a plan.
So as the guys are getting ready, and some of them are nervous, Roach yells out to the rest of you guys. 3 weeks from now, you will all be free men. Imagine where you will go, and it will be so. Hold the line. Stay with me. If you find yourself alone, if you cannot smell the blood or hear the screams of others no longer, do not be troubled, for you are in Jerusalem, and you're already dead. Some of the seasoned gladiators begin to laugh, and he continues. Brothers, what we do in life, echoes in eternity. So raise your voices.
Oh my god.
Let the gods hear your cries so that they remember you forever.
You fucker.
And as he says
Yep.
that, the
Nice.
gladiators begin to cheer. You
You
see
literally
that
stole
some
my
of the
fucking
grizzled gladiators begin to grab sand and they perform the same ritual that Vic does, but they don't do it just for the hell of it. They sneak some of the sand inside their gauntlets and hands.
All
They're
right.
basically keeping it as a surprise.
Cool.
When the bell rings, charge with me, and we will slay them all. He says that to get them all pumped up because most of them are fucking scared, the novice, I mean.
But I thought he said that we should let some people live.
Yeah, he said that just for the hell of the moment, to motivate them to not just stand there and die, because, like I said, there's a lot of guys like you that are new to this and they're scared shitless.
Okay, the new guys, are they like in a clump or are they scattered and individualized?
Well, the guys that are more seasoned like Roach, they've taken like an open formation. They're basically gonna charge in a line. The rest of the guys don't seem to know what they're doing so much. They're just trying to mimic the rest.
By the way, how many are there in both teams?
You guys have about 50 men total. The other side has about 100.
Oh.
What? I thought it was gonna be like
Okay.
a 10. I thought it was gonna be like a 10v10 type thing.
You wish.
Man.
Those guys
This
paid
is
good
not
money to
cool.
get equipped and get the odds in their favor, so
So 100 equipped men against 50 non-equipped.
yes.
With several newbies.
Last seems unfair.
So, as you guys are taken in the moment, suddenly there's a big bell and the crowd cheers as the fight begins.
RNG, I hate you.
What do you wish to turn
Jesus
into?
strikes
RNG.
again.
A dire bear.
Okay, you can do that. You have one
Sorry,
hold. Just a
yeah.
sec.
I know.
Let's see.
This one.
Dire bear!
Oh,
Fear
let me
me,
see it real
Nichols.
quick while I'm looking for what I need. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Anyway,
Fear me,
let's
Bottles.
see. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Right.
Oh fuck.
So, shortly after the fight begins, immediately as that happens, Roach and some of the seasoned gladiators around him bolt forward, right for the enemy, who are also charging. As Roach and the other guys approach the charging men, they meet sort of near the middle of the battlefield. I just assume everybody from the group is following along. They
Wow, no
throw the
reaction?
sand in the guys of those that managed to get there the quickest. Here's the thing though, since all the guys on the other side are decked out, they're a bit slower, so you guys make it first. And there's a lot of weapons scattered on the ground. As Roach and his men throw the sand at those guys and blind them for a second, they quickly reach out and start grabbing weapons from the ground so they can start fighting back. What are you guys going to do?
Search
Well-
for a weapon there.
Yeah, let's see how lucky you are. Let's see what you guys find. Everybody rolls plus intelligence to see what they get.
God damn it.
Except me.
Except you, because you don't need a weapon, you're a fucking bear. Right,
Ah,
Amon,
yeah.
your perfect weapon would be a rapier, right?
Motherfucker.
Yes.
You cannot find a rapier. What's the second best weapon for you?
What?
Well, I could use a spear as piercing and like broke it in half so it's lighter.
Spear. Okay, you can find the spear, no problem.
Okay.
Alexander, Vic, roll.
Hold
plus
on,
intelligence.
can I use my seeing red? I know it's wisdom, but it's like a combat ability to like combat instincts and shit.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Alexander, your perfect weapon is a rapier, right? You can get that, no
Yes.
problem.
Fuck my.
Vic, instead of don't mark EXP. Instead
Wow.
of finding a sword, you find a short
Stick.
sword.
No,
You're not
stick.
you're not
Wow.
fighting with your heirloom. Keep in mind, you're using a normal
No, I
short
know.
sword,
Mm-hmm.
so
No,
no
give him a
bonuses for you.
stick. Give him a stick.
No.
you shush and
Anyway,
do
give him a
nothing.
stick. I've
Sullivan,
got
since you're
something
part
that'll
of
really
part
help
of the
him out.
entertainment, with the arena starting to break out into a massive battle, the mages get instructed to do some pyrotechnical stuff. So basically, flames coming out of the ground and people getting burnt and shit on the sides if they're not careful. Basically, you're making a ring of fire around the battle. So have fun with that.
Wonderful. That being said, if I'm... By the way, is the newbie still confused?
The newbies are now mostly holding weapons. Those that are willing to fight are rampaging, trying to survive. Those that are too scared to fight are kind of backing off, but there's a wall of flame behind them so they can't retreat.
Right, I want to try... Before I rush into battle, I point out the ones backing off and say, if you do not want to enter the fight, then grab a ranged weapon and at least support.
They seem to agree and start looking for ranged weaponry. It's gonna take them a while though, since there's a lot of them and you can't just randomly find exactly what you're looking for, obviously.
Yes, but at least they're doing something. And
Yeah.
next I'm gonna basically charge in with the... Oh no, wait, I remember what Roach said. Since Roach told me to go with him, I'm gonna have to try and find Roach.
Roach right now is in the heart of the battlefield. Some of the more hardened gladiators have formed a ring around him and they're basically fending off the guys that are like crashing into them like waves. The rest of the newer guys are sort of supporting the flanks and they're trying to keep the others from surrounding them.
Good,
Basically, the formation that they've made is one for enduring. They're trying to endure and prolong the fight.
Right, I go and try get into Roach.
By the way, since Roach was pretty unlucky himself, he's got just one sword. You know, he's a dual wielder, so for now he's dealing with one. Just saying.
Can I try to find another sword and give it to him?
Not right now in the heat of battle. You can try, but you're probably gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
I mean, like, throw it at him?
If you try to switch on a weapon right now, you're gonna get attacked.
Okay.
So, Alexander, as you get closer to him, he yells out to you, if we endure long enough, they're gonna change the scenery, and hopefully we'll get a better edge. There's no need to fight, just stand back.
So, endure.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, he's more
He
experienced
says
at
that
this
most
than
of
me.
you because you said that you haven't killed before, and he doesn't. He for some reason he seems like he wants to keep it that way. If he
You
if
want to
kill-
keep your innocence.
Yeah.
Oh, he's innocent.
Where?
So
Yeah.
what are the rest
Sorry.
of you guys going to do?
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm gonna kill a thing.
Vic, you wanna kick some ass?
I want to single out a dude with a long sword.
You can easily do that, no problem.
Sure, I'll attack
Your sword
him.
is mine.
By the way, since you singled out an opponent like that, the crowd starts to cheer because they like that kind of shit.
Cool. And with my strike, I'd like to disarm him.
Ooh, you wanna be tricky? Roll plus dex.
No, I want to cut his fucking arm
Oh,
off.
you wanna cut
Is
his
what I
hand
meant.
off? Go, hack and slash, go for it.
I don't fucking do that shit. I just cut their limbs. There you go.
Okay, now roll damage.
I can
Keep
do
in
extra,
mind
right?
you get no bonuses because this is just a normal weapon, it's a 1d10.
I know, but can I do
Guys,
extra
it's a
damage?
1d10, right?
Can I do extra damage?
Yes, if you want, you can.
I'll do it. Alright. It wasn't worth it.
Right,
So
so 4 damage.
Hold on,
oh
let me
shit,
think.
really? That was it?
I think I might reroll it.
Yeah, that seems like a good
That's
idea.
Yeah, it's a warrior's ability
doesn't.
after all.
It's like first fucking turn. Reroll! Waste that shit. No.
Wow! The RNG gods could not have rolled that better.
So, remind me real quick, last time when you wanted to reroll to do less damage to Talia, isn't this exactly what happened as well? You rolled a 10 and then you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not gonna use that
why?
ability ever again. Ever. Just like I'm actually deleting it from my character sheet right now.
No, don't do that. What the fuck?
You
No,
may
I'm
need
done.
it, it doesn't matter.
Nope. No, we're done. It's over.
That's
This-
not
Bye.
an
this
ability,
move
that's
is-
something you get from being a human warrior.
I don't care.
Passive.
Anyway, you managed to hack into his arm, but you obviously didn't manage to like dissever it. But here's the thing. The pain is enough for him to drop his weapon and he backs off. As he backs off, however, a guy with a spear spears you from the side and you're not wearing any armor right now. So you take
But I still have
straight
one
out-
armor.
You take
And I get +1 from because I just attacked, so it's 2 armor still.
Oh, okay.
So you're just
So-
sheer toughness.
So you get hit for 7 damage.
By the way, would you say I'm isolated?
Definitely not. You're surrounded by people, and some of them are on your side, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
By the way, I did mention he dropped his weapon, right?
I know, well, I can't do anything. Like, that's my turn, pretty much. Or I know there are no turns, but still, I'll let someone else do something.
Oh, the bear
I-
wishes to do something. Oh, but you can go first then.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stand on 2 legs and give a defiant roar, and then charge into battle.
Okay. What do you wish to do into battle? Perfect music for the moment, by the way.
Yeah!
I like it.
I'm
It's like
gonna,
a medley. I like it.
I'm gonna claw at several men as I
Okay,
run
hack and
around.
slash. Plus strength.
Oh shit!
And you fucked up.
No!
As you charge into that, 2 big guys with heavy shields, with heavy tower shields stand in your way and stop you dead in your tracks. As this happens, before you realize it, spears are coming at you left and right and are turning you into a pincushion.
Oh, oh.
Right so far.
By the way, since you're a bear, you get a +1 armor because tough bear hide. The same.
Dire bear.
So you
No.
eat 8 damage. And if you have armor, you negate some of that. Amo, was there something you want to do?
Yeah, first thing I want to improvise a thing. Like the spear is long, so
Yes, it's a throwable weapon if you want to throw it.
now I want to break it in 2. Use the part with the pointy thing as like a imagined rapier, and the other thing like a.
You cannot break the weapon and use it as a different type of weapon.
Well, I mean, make it
A
lighter or
spear
something.
cannot become a rapier.
No, I don't mean just role playing, you know.
You cannot turn a normal spear into a rapier, no.
Wait, how's that role playing? You can't turn weapons into other weapons. That's not how role playing
I mean,
works.
so I can use it. So I have the other hand
Talking
free,
about-
basically.
In other words, he wants to snap it in half and attempt to use it like a rapier. I
Well,
suspect
if
that's
you
what
wanna
he means.
like break it to make it shorter, so you can use it with just one hand, I guess you can.
Yeah,
Okay then. Okay, you can do that.
and use the other half like as a to
Like
defend
a
myself.
stick to poke him with it. Poke him
Yeah.
with the stick.
Poke, poke,
Like,
poke, poke, poke.
Like maybe defend if they catch me in the. Whatever it's called.
This does not count as 2-weapon fighting.
No, I just to defend.
Okay. So after a few minutes of you both sides basically slamming into each other, the crowd begins to get impatient. So the pyrotechnicians like stop producing the wall of flames. Basically the mages are given a signal to stop that. Suddenly, as the battle continues and it starts spreading out all over the arena, the announcer begins to yell over the crowd again and says that today's battle, in commemoration of the newbies, is gonna be a freeway battle. And another
me.
side enters the fray.
Wow.
Let's see which block enters the fight as well.
So wait,
Let's
the crowd
see.
the crowd is getting impatient, and so they give another dude to fight, so to make it longer.
Well, basically, since both sides were basically standing in a standoff, the crowd's getting impatient, and the people here want their job is to fucking entertain the crowd. So yeah, there you go. We're gonna add some special stuff here. Let's have some fun. Let's see who's gonna join the fray. It's probably gonna be... Yeah, just like I thought. Well, this works perfectly, so I guess you're gonna find out what happened to Mushi right about now.
Oh no!
A lot of intricate beasts begin to pour out into the arena, led by a few humans. These are basically beast masters, people in charge of the animals and pets. Let's see some of the creatures that pour out into the arena.
I'm about to wreck shit.
Come on, upload faster, motherfucker. Let's go. Right. So the field is literally swarmed with a lot of nimble and fast beasts that enter the fray as well.
Holy shit.
God.
Look, it's Moshi.
By the way, yes, there are different types of beasts, but for now I'll just reveal this one because fuck it. By the way, Mushi, yes, is with those beasts. He got released as well. Here's the thing though, he is acting a little bit strange. You see, Mushi is like he bolted for the nearest gladiator, jumped on him and ripped his throat out. Like, no second thoughts. And as he does that, he begins to mangle the corpse with glee.
I'm going
These
to
guys
kill
have
this
kept
mess.
Mushi hungry. What? Spring break? Whatever. These guys have kept Mushi hungry all this time, and they have basically continuously angered and poked him to agitate him. Basically, they've made him as angry and as ravenous as possible. And right now, Mushi is not thinking straight. After he mangled the corpse, he looks very satisfied, and since he's hungry, you can see that he's contemplating about actually eating the corpse. Taliwa, are you going to do something about this?
Oh. I choose Way of the Dryads, Beastmaster. That is what I choose.
You choose a what now?
My move, my new one that I got.
Oh yeah, what was
I'm
that?
going to... I charm animals to assist me.
Go for it. You wanna charm Mushi?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Says fuck you.
Yeah!
Then, what do you wish to do?
Have Mushi come to my side.
So basically,
Obviously.
do you wanna scold him for what he did, or do you wanna encourage him?
Oh my god. Can it be a little bit of both?
Tell me.
I mean, killing people is wrong, but we're kind of in a fight or die situation.
Right now,
So I think
Mushi was
that's
about to
A-okay.
cross a line that was gonna change him forever, basically. So your guidance is gonna decide how he's gonna react next time he finds himself in a situation like this.
Ooh, then Mushi,
Remember,
don't eat that person. I'll give you
Don't
better
eat
food
him.
later.
We don't eat dead bodies.
You can eat dead animals, just not dead people.
But what alive people?
But what about just stealing lives without a second thought? Is that okay?
Oh, well, I mean, if they're trying to kill you, then it's okay to defend yourself.
He's gotta have a first thought to begin with, though.
Right. So basically Mushi listens to you. He's very hungry and very agitated, but he finds it in his heart to stop because Taliwa, she's the best and he loves her very much.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I kind of want to join the beast area of the fight. and attack Beastmaster.
Well, the beasts are pretty much swarming the gladiators that were fighting on both sides. So the beasts are pretty much on top of them right now.
But are the Beastmasters still present, or
Oh yeah,
they
they're
just
still
release
present.
them?
They're near the doors where they got released. Like their beasts are fighting for them, so they're not really bothering joining the arena.
So I can't fight them.
You can if you manage to get around all this conflict and reach them. They're on the arena. They're just on the outskirts. They're not joining the fight.
Hmm. 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 I'll slowly make my way over there by fighting gladiators and beasts.
Hack and slash.
I hate you, RG, so goddamn much.
Let's see how much damage you take.
Fuck
By the way,
you.
you're getting the XP. I don't know why you're complaining. You want the XP, right?
No.
You
Right.
take another 6 damage.
Oh, my heart.
By the way, if I suspect I see it bleeding, so I'm gonna try to basically. Well, how close is she? That's a problem, because I don't want to heal from range.
Considering
and then
you were in the
have
heart
people
of the
find out.
battlefield, you're probably still nearby her.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I want to quickly run over, because I suspect the giant bear is on our side since it's fighting other animals, and has horns. Antlers, sorry.
You saw me transform.
Hmm?
You saw me
You saw her
transform.
transform.
Yeah.
Of course
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
know,
your side.
but still. I'm just saying, it would also be clear that way. So no, I want to go over and try healing her.
Okay, considering you're in the heat of battle and it's pretty difficult to make out what's going on, you can probably do that without nobody noticing much.
Hmm. Ah.
7.
So what exactly can I do?
That depends, what do you wanna do? They're giving you orders. You can follow them, and you can probably get away with some other stuff if you want to.
So I assume that I'm just following orders, and I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the perfect moment.
Yeah. Well, basically, when you had the firewall up, if you said like, oops, I'm new to this, and maybe your firewall could have like bent it a little bit to the side and burned off a few of the enemy gladiators, nobody would have batted an eye. Just saying. So it's up to you to make it count, if you wanna use that.
So what are the mages doing right now?
Right now they were ordered to stop the flame wall so the beast can join the fight, and they're preparing for your next magical display. Right now you're not sure what they're gonna do. They're gonna tell you when it's time. So yeah, you wanted to heal her, that's a 7. You wanted to heal her, what else do you do? You have 2 effects, right?
I want to also give her damage.
Okay, so Taliwa, roll
Okay.
for how much you heal.
It's a
I can roll for it if
2d6?
you want. 2d8. If you want, I
Mhm.
can roll for it since
2d8.
you're having bad luck.
Fine. Roll for a healer.
10. Average.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
As you do that, you draw unwanted attention, Alexander.
I'll protect ya.
A few of the guys with spears lunge at you. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try. Basically, I'm gonna try to avoid them or like redirect the spear.
Roll plus
Yeah, redirect the
dex.
spear.
And you fucked up. Mark your XP, and you're gonna get the worst result.
Oh.
Ah, no!
Luck is with our rolls today.
So one of the spears goes through your gut and impales you. You're
Oh,
on
shit.
the floor with that guy on top of you. You take
Uh,
8 damage.
wow.
Well,
Can I-
surprisingly little. Never mind. So just 8 damage, okay.
Can I
And
rip
that
the guy
guy's on
off of
top
him?
of you. You want what?
I want to rip the guy off of Alex.
Sure, you can try, but like I said, there was actually a few guys charging. While one of them has him pinned down, 2 other guys are now focused on you that were helping the guy. So what do you want to do?
Fine, I'll just maul one of the other guys.
If you wanna mow them, that's gonna take a hold, and you've got one hold, so you're gonna transform back.
Shit. Then I'll just attack regularly.
Okay, hack and slash. plus strength.
I'll save my roll. Are you shitting me? What the fuck?
You guys are gonna get wrecked on the first day. By the way, I just wanna point out, the arena is not about strength, it's about endurance, and you guys are so bad at enduring right now.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what else it's about? Not rolling like shit.
Right, so
Yeah.
you fail, Taliwa, they manage to easily avoid you and they start spearing you as well. Since you're pretty tall and sticking out like a sore thumb, you eat a few arrows as well. You take 11 damage.
I choose to shed.
Oh, good choice. You shed and you avoid all the damage. Good job. Right,
Oh, yeah.
O'Sullivan, you're given your next order. They want you to create rain, so the arena would get very muddy.
Is it possible for me to cause lightning?
Yes, basically storm clouds.
Awesome.
Remember, if you
So,
directly attack,
If you wish to do something that's bending or defying your orders, you're gonna have to roll plus intelligence. If you're just
Hey.
following the orders, you don't have to roll anything.
Technically, I'm not disobeying. My
Yeah.
finger slipped and caused a little electrical charge.
Yeah, but if you wanna, that's called bending the rules a little bit. So you're
Okay,
gonna
so
have
I
to
need
roll
to-
for that.
I need to make intelligence.
Yeah.
Bam!
Oh,
Bam! What do you wanna do?
I won't. Can I empower this?
Yes, you can.
It's the same type of rules where I would need to roll, where I would need to choose what happens if.
You get to choose. The only thing that you don't get to choose is how much damage you do, because you have no idea what kind of damage is gonna happen because of this.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying, like, I'm empowering it. So
Yes,
I
you
have
can
to
empower whatever effects you want. You can choose everything.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh?
Like, imagine if I rolled a 9.
Okay.
I'd have to choose what would happen along with the normal effects.
Yes.
Do I have to choose those?
I think so.
It's very confusing.
Just a sec. Let me double check how empower works again.
I
Yeah,
I
on a 10
choose-
to 11, you choose from the 7-9 list. If you do, you may choose one of these effects as well. So yeah, basically, if you roll lower, the thing that's gonna happen is that you are gonna lose a charge. Let's say we'll work it like this. You have 3 charges. If you use all your 3 charges, you cannot use magic to help them anymore for the
I
day.
can't bend the rules anymore. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay.
And if you fail, you straight up can't do anything else that day. So yeah, if you wanna
Really?
do a 7 to 9, you can use one of those 3
I thought-
charges for the
So. Okay.
If they
so
spot you that
if
you're
I-
literally breaking their orders, you're gonna be in trouble. So
well, yes.
right now
And
you're taking a risk.
Well, I'm only using 1 charge, so
Yeah.
so
So you
it's
want
like
both effects. The spell's effects are doubled, the spell's targets are doubled. Is that what you wanna do?
I want it. I want the targets doubled, so I want to cause 2 lightning bolts. It like arcs down and it splits.
Okay, where do you wanna cast those things? This is kind of important considering the entire area is wet right now.
That's not how lightning works.
Yeah, it's gonna spread. Tell me, where
Yeah,
do you
but
want
it
the
won't
lightning?
spread like you think.
Just tell me.
Let's see.
I assume on top of the enemy gladiators, or
Yes, pretty much in the
If-
bunch of their archers.
they're archers. Okay, then.
Wherever their ranged guys are, and then a bunch of those, let's say, let's make the second lightning bolt random, but it has to be closer to where it first hit.
Okay,
'Cause
so I'm
it's-
gonna roll to see where the other one lands. And it's gonna be more favored towards the enemy, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right, so as the thunderstorm begins going down, one lightning hits and pretty much destroys the the ranged unit of the enemy gladiators, and the crowd cheers madly since they're not sure what's going on. They're super happy. They start throwing down golden weapons left and right.
Why would you throw golden weapons down?
That's how
Oh,
things
they're
work
weird.
here. So let's see where the second one ends.
I'm still impaled, ain't I? I
Yes,
need to
you're on the
cut
ground
this
and
thing off.
impaled. Oh,
Oh boy.
oh my god. The next one is actually gonna land near Alexander and Tali, who are on the edge of the enemy lines. So you guys both hear the thunder and you see the lightning, and a bunch of guys around you are instantly fried, including the guys that have attacked you, Tali, and the guy that was on top of you, Alexander. You guys both roll a 1d6 to see how much electricity damage you take, but the guys you fought are dazed on the ground and passing out. They're done. So you guys have some breathing room, even though, Alexander, you're still impaled. Speaking of which,
Technically, some breathing.
Alexander, roll a 1d6 to see how much damage you take.
So
What?
roll 2d6.
From the lightning.
Yeah, pay attention. By the way, as this is going on, Roach has managed to peel himself off from the heart of the battle. Oh, 6 damage, good roll, maximum. You take 6
Boy,
damage.
that
I'm
lightning
dying
rod
here.
in your abdomen just
So
doesn't
Roach has
well.
managed to peel himself off from the main fight, and he's made his way to you, Alexander. He sees you impaled, and rather than removing the spear from you, he just breaks it off, because if he removes it, you're gonna be bleeding out, like really hard. He then puts you on his shoulder and starts taking you towards the back lines.
Alexander's like, no, I'm fine. Ow.
Damsel in
No.
distress.
Yeah, you know what you're looking like right now? You're looking like a pathetic excuse for a fighter. I mean, you
By the
go
way,
out
Alexander-
there, the second you're out there, you get
By the
impaled.
way, as he cuts it on, I'm actually standing up. Can I actually heal myself as I pull it out?
You can try, yes. Roll plus charisma.
Why?
7. You draw unwanted attention. Heal yourself. Ten.
10 again.
Okay. What's the second effect? You can use it. I would say that you can use that to cut off the bleeding after you pull out the spear.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna be bleeding. So yeah, you draw unwanted attention. You see some arrows are flying for you guys. You're gonna be fine, but since Roach has his back to the arrows, he's probably gonna eat them in the back.
Oh,
No,
I
we
have an
But
idea.
Oh, you have an idea? What is your idea?
And it's a great idea. I call upon the elements of air. I'm gonna show you how it's done, Alex.
What do you wish to do? The elements will hear you.
I am going to I'm gonna blow back the arrows back to the archers with the power
Nice.
of wind.
And what's the second? You don't want to pay nature's price?
Yes.
Okay. So the arrows suddenly take a weird turn and they go right where they were fired from, killing both the guys that shot the arrows.
You're welcome.
After he takes you a bit off, Roach puts you down and he looks at your wound again and says, "You gonna be alright?"
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. Bleeding stopped. Everything's fine.
He looks a
Ow.
bit confused considering the wound you took, obviously, because like, what the fuck happened? Oh well.
Don't
He doesn't
worry.
give it much thought because now's really not the time for that. He gets up and starts running back towards the thick of the fight.
Hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw my short sword into the guy's face who I disarmed.
Roll plus dex.
Amazing.
Well, at least I hit.
Right, so that's a volley. What do you wish to do on 7 to 9? Choose one. You have to move to get the shot placing you in danger. You have to take what you can, minus the 1d6 damage. You have to take several shots. You can't do that, you don't have any more shots. So basically, either you put yourself in danger or you deal less damage.
How much less?
Minus 1d6.
Wow. I'm probably gonna roll a 1 anyway on
Actually,
that
no,
D10.
never mind, I'm lying. Since you're throwing a weapon, you obviously have a shot, and after that you won't be able to throw it. So yeah, you can actually like straight up done. This short sword doesn't exist anymore. I throw it and
Yeah,
it
that's
falls.
what I wanted. I wanted to get rid of
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Perfect. Right. So you do that.
Nice.
Roll damage. Do damage.
Hey, upgrade from the last roll. Am I right?
Kaping!
Not really.
Yeah, it
Our
is.
rolls are
I
not
rolled a
going
1.
well, are they?
Right. So you deal 2 damage to the guy. He uses his shield to deal to take care of most of the damage. The knife gets pinned into his shoulder and grazes him. And then
I
you
and then
don't
I
see
kick
him
up
anymore.
the longsword that was on the ground.
Yeah,
into
you
my
can
arms.
you can do that safely now. You have a
Sure.
long sword now. Good job. By the way, as this is happening, you suddenly hear this.
Oh, I don't have the music on.
Window scream.
And you see a gladiator flowing through the air majestically. And then the crowd goes wild as somebody else joins the fight.
A four-way battle?
Maximus!
No, it's not a 4-way battle. It was somebody who was overlooked for some reason. Wonder how that happened. It doesn't matter. The crowd cheers loudly as one of its champions enters the
what?
fray.
What?
Ooh,
Oh.
it's on!
Wow,
They're
nice
kinda like-
armor,
Armored
lady.
bear!
Nice armor, lady. Damn.
Less armor, more protection.
The announcer introduces this, like, basically what happened is, you're gonna learn that later, so I'm not gonna tiptoe around it. Basically, if you wanna take place in a fight that you are not meant to, you can pay off the guards to let you fight as well. Not just to avoid the fight, but to join a fight. She basically paid off the guards to let her fight, even though she's not meant to right now. Basically, everything you wanna do here, it costs gold, and you can have the world. So yeah, they the crowd cheers madly as they're treated to something unexpected, and the announcer like introduces this woman, like they basically call her a half giant, and there's a reason for that. Vic, you're a pretty tall guy, right?
You know, like 180.
Yeah, basically you're the tallest in the group, right?
Oh, well, I'm taller than the 2 midgets, yeah.
Yeah.
Or 3
Yeah,
midgets.
Hey!
So here's the thing.
Yeah, almost.
If you're
as
the
well.
tallest guy and you stand up next to her, you're just gonna reach around here, like basically a
Jesus.
little under her.
That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, that's how tall you are compared to her, and you can imagine how tall the bear is.
Yeah. Twice.
I want to fight that bear.
They basically introduce her as a half giant.
Okay.
And yeah, half giants are since both you and Alexander are common to the world, like both and stuff, you know that half giants are very rare nowadays, and they're compared to normal humans, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're tougher. They're basically like the barbarians from Diablo. You don't fucking mess with them.
Is she attacking me?
No, let me finish. Like, they introduce her first of all as Sinbel, and the bear behind her is called Tama.
I'm going to wreck Tama.
By the way, Tali, since you're a mage, you recognize the tattoo on both of them.
I'm a
That's a-
mage? Whoa.
I mean a druid, never mind. The tattoo on them is of druidic heroage.
Oh shit.
Basically, that bear is a beast that died a long time ago. It has been bound to her soul in a similar way to the way you are bound with Mushi. So basically,
Shit.
that spirit animal has chosen out of its own volition to serve her. Spirit animals are very noble beasts by nature. So if
now I
it
don't
has chosen
like
to fight for her, it has deemed her a worthy champion. So basically, she's got a very good heart in her, and she's very respectable in the eyes of that spirit.
Wow, now I don't know if I want to fight it.
Maybe
Right,
she's on
so
our side.
as this happens, Vic, as you see that guy flying around, she casually walks up in front of you, because everybody that knows her and is seasoned on gladiators on both sides are basically stepping back. She's basically like Moses. She's splitting the fucking sea in half with her
Yeah,
presence.
I look up at her through her bosom.
Since you're the only one who's actually brave enough to even look at her and or not to mention stand in her way, she smiles back at you. She doesn't say anything, she just smiles. You wanna
I
fight?
smirk.
She asks you, you wanna fight?
With you, sure. Not with the bear, though.
She laughs. The bear seems a little bit grumpy as you say that. That being said, oh wait, Senpai, you're not a bear anymore, are you?
I shedded because I didn't want to take 11 damage.
So the bear doesn't notice you at all. It sniffs around, it picks up your scent, but it doesn't seem interested since you're not in bear form. It just randomly starts mauling the gladiators around vigorously, having fun. By the way, as you can imagine, this bear can probably like rip heads off with its jaws, like it's a giant fucking bear.
Yeah.
I could have guessed that.
I ripped the guy's arm off, so it's very possible.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Where's
like I
the
said,
bear?
Vic is up to here, basically half the bear size or less.
So Amo is like here.
Yeah, probably even less.
Probably
actually.
like here. Yeah.
I'd be like,
By the way, Tally, I just want to mention something. You do have that the damage buff right now.
Yeah,
And I've
you
actually
still
given
haven't
myself it as well.
and it's like what, a +1 or something?
+4.
No,
Plus
1d4.
four?
No, 1d4.
2d4.
2d.
Oh,
2d4.
2d4, never mind. Right,
And I add that
so,
to my attack or damage?
No,
Damage.
Damage.
so as the battle continues to heat off, eventually, Vic, roll for me really quick free hack and slashes and free plus comms.
What the fuck?
Roll for me 3 times plus strength and 3 times plus con.
Yeah,
can do
okay.
Nice. Now roll for con.
Wow.
Now this is where I fail all of them.
I'll
Alright.
have you pass on.
1 success.
You have
two
plus 2
success.
con? Jesus, you're tough.
Oh, you already
Oh
failed
wait,
one, no
wait.
way!
Oh, I made a mistake. It's +1.
Oh, it doesn't
so-
matter.
Oh, you still...
12,
So
11.
there's still
Still passed
2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so you have 3 successes on the attacks, 2 successes on the defend, and a
fail.
partial success on the defend.
No,
You're
it's a fail.
basically managing to hold
That's a
on
fail.
and fight this woman one-on-one, even though she is probably 3 times as strong as you and 3 times as durable than you. Like, her skin is basically made of fucking metal compared to you.
I have iron skin too.
Yeah. Well,
It's literally
basically,
a skin.
the crowd right now is all the 50-60,000 people are watching you right now. Nobody in the history of the arena has managed to stand up to this woman one-on-one. You are the first.
Nice.
And the crowd is going fucking wild. You can even see the rest of the gladiators have stopped fighting. They are watching you.
As we're like panting after this, exhausting experience between
No,
the two
the
of us. if you know what I'm
experience is
saying.
not over, my friend. She's an
it's
endurance
not.
fighter. You're still fighting back and forth, but she's got a huge smile and she's laughing. She's enjoying it. You can see there's no bloodlust in her. She's not trying to kill you. She's just having fun.
So I say, how about you help me kill those assholes behind us, and I'll treat you to a dinner afterwards.
Oh? How about we kill them together, and if you don't slow me down, I'll treat you to dinner.
Alright,
Sure
so
do.
drinks are on you.
She laughs. She stops fighting you and turns her attention to the guys that you want her to fight.
Yep.
Oh, great, you just sent the half
As
giant
you,
on.
I assume you start walking forward, right?
Yeah, we just fucking kill everyone.
As you do that, she reaches down and smacks you on the butt before rushing forward.
Wow.
It sends you 10 feet forward.
Oh my god. I'm not just an object. I have feelings too.
As this is
I
going
understand I
down,
have
the
perfect
bear is
abs.
also having fun. When she sees that her master is enjoying herself so much, the bear seems to be in a pretty good mood itself. And by that I mean blood is flowing left and right.
And Amo is just
Oh,
chilling from the
impressive.
beginning, like in the middle.
That being said, can I
After a
actually
while,
see...
the bear gets bored, and by getting bored, I mean that everybody's running away from the fucking bear. So the bear
I'm about
stops
to-
fighting and starts going towards Tali since he likes the smell of her. He wants to check her out. What do you do, Tali? What's your wisdom for?
Dire bear!
Oh,
Bears,
as you
bears,
transform
bears.
into a dire bear, you see that this other bear gets very excited by the sight. He wants to fight.
Yeah! Fight, fight,
Roar.
fight,
And
fight, fight.
you didn't realize that that bear is
Fight,
a
fight, fight.
dire bear.
By the way,
Dire,
O'Sullivan,
dire,
the clouds are beginning to clear up, and you are
Very
given your
dire
next
bear.
orders. Let's see. Let's roll for
No,
what
it is
happens.
a
next.
dire bear. It is the direst bear.
O'Sullivan,
Can I roll my?
you are given the
damage?
task of fire show again. This time, though, it's not a wall of fire. It's basically, since the ground is muddy, you are to form like small volcano-like eruptions all over the place.
Nice.
Okay, you wanna attack the bear. You roll 11. Roll your attack. Do you wanna do extra damage?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, you
Thanks,
you,
Alex.
you nibble the bigger bear for 10 damage.
Yeah.
He lets out a groan, and then you see that he smiles. Some blood starts dripping from his fangs.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wait, he? I thought it was a she.
It's
It's a
a
he.
he.
Oh, you said she earlier. Okay.
By the way, yes, because she is the woman who's packed with him. Anyway, can I see the general, by the way? Like, you
Yeah,
mentioned
the
he was there
general
before.
is off to the side. Which general? The Beastmasters or the other from C block from the Second Sons?
I'm thinking the C block.
The Second Sons. You see that he's off to the side. Roach has managed to single him out and he's fighting him one-on-one. Roach has managed to find the second sword and now he's dual wielding. He's basically trying to get an opening. The other guy seems, because he's so well decked out, Roach cannot get through his thick armor, so he's waiting for a good opening to manage to strike him down. Both generals are actually fighting.
Perfect. I actually want to use my speed to basically pass him and give him my damage buff. Can I transfer the damage buff from me to him without rolling?
You can.
Since I
You could
still
have just
have my
said
one.
like when you were on his back, you gave him the damage buff, so it's fine.
Oh, I could.
Okay. Okay, roll to manage to make your way there, if you want to, for any reason, or not.
Actually, if he's fighting and got the buff, then there's no point in me going over there.
Yeah, no point.
Unless,
Anything else you wanna do?
I guess they
What
singled.
about the Beastmasters? You guys are gonna ignore them? They don't.
Nah, I guess
like,
the
you see that
Beastmaster-
they're just on the fringes. They're letting their beasts fight for them. They're not doing anything.
Actually, how high are the walls?
About 10 meters or so. You can easily climb them, but as you can imagine, there's a lot of guards up there. So, nobody's leaving. Only Tali is the only one that can get away because she can fly. So if she wants, she can run away. But that's probably gonna cause a lot of trouble for you guys.
But I want to try getting on the wall so I can bypass the fight and get to the Beastmasters.
The Beastmasters, for the 10th time, are in the arena. They're just on the fringes. They're not fighting.
Yeah,
They're
I
just
know.
there.
That's what I mean. I want to get on the wall, bypass all their beasts, and jump off where the Beastmasters are.
You do not have
Unless
to
I
do that.
can
I
just-
said this.
Yeah,
The
I
beasts
can go
are
round.
fighting the gladiators. The
Alright,
Beastmasters.
so I can just
There's
go around
nothing
then.
between you and the Beastmasters.
Oh, that's it. Okay, I thought they would
Except
keep some
beast.
back. Oh, alright then. Never mind.
Oh lord.
So you're voting for the Beastmasters.
I actually, since Elmo's there, I go, Elmo, follow me. We're going to take out the Beastmasters.
Hell yeah. Finally, I do something. I was just chilling there in the middle while everyone kills each other.
So as
the
you
two
guys are
fastest
breaking
guys.
off to face the Beastmasters, the crowd starts cheering for you guys as well, and the announcer like starts making a big hype out of it. Oh, looks like the rookies are going against the Beastmasters. How bold of them! Blah blah blah. He starts giving you random names because he's not sure. Everybody needs a
Twinkle
name.
toes.
So he says,
Spit.
So Amo he calls you Shorty, and Alexander he calls you Cinderella.
I'm pretty.
You twirl
Yeah,
around
that's-
a lot. So here's the leader of the Beastmasters. He's called Sha.
Josh.
Sha.
Sha sha sha.
Hello.
Sha sha sha.
And he has a nice pretty kitty with him. And there's a
Oh,
few other Beastmasters, but they don't have beasts. Everything has been let loose. They only have weapons. This is the only guy that has a beast left with him. And this is their general. So as you guys are going there to face the Beastmasters head on just by yourselves, the crowd gets excited. They start throwing golden weapons around. You don't have to roll. If there's a weapon you want, you're gonna get it from the crowd right now.
2 rapiers.
Got it.
Thank you.
Ching. So you grab
Alexander,
that
is there
over
anything
there.
you want?
There's probably nothing else that would best suit me. I guess if there's like a club,
You can get throwing daggers if you need something.
Oh really? Yeah, I get some throwing daggers. How
Right
many?
now the crowd is in your favor, so they're gonna give you exactly what you need.
Oh, so
By the way,
my normal
Vic, you're
12
kind of
then.
in the
Sweet.
middle of things, but since you're a crowd favorite now, if there's something you want, now's the time, bro.
A shield would be nice.
Easily, you can get whatever shield you want.
You
So
know, the
if
one
you
that
hold
gives
up your
me
arm,
plus 10 armor.
shield!
No,
get
there's
that
no
one?
such shield, I'm sorry.
Fuck!
Give me the best shield.
Alright. Magical shield maybe, alright, whatever.
By the way, Taliwa, as you're wrestling with the bigger bear, you gonna do something or you just gonna keep having fun with him?
Keep having fun.
Cool. He seems to
Fair-
enjoy
fair
your company.
fight.
He likes fighting.
Yeah. Fair fight.
You're basically
Fair
going
fight.
back and forth in a bear dance.
Yeah.
He manages to get a few good nibbles on you as well, but nothing too serious.
Why did I imagine 2 bears waltzing?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. In the meantime, Vic is pretty much absolutely demolishing the front lines of the other gladiators along with his new friend.
Well, it's mostly her.
By the way,
problem.
since her name is a bit hard to pronounce, she just says you can call me Belle for short.
Well, it's a beautiful name.
Flattery will get you nowhere, and she punches you lightly. Boy, it hurts like fucking hell.
Ow.
Can I kill a thing? I want to kill a thing so I can kill things easier later on.
Yes, you can. If you're all good enough.
I need to kill
something.
things to kill more things.
Alright, there we go.
You wanna do extra damage?
Nah. Alright, it's good enough.
That's good enough. A lot of the gladiators are tired and wounded by now, so you
Yes!
managed to kill someone.
Plus
So
2
your
damage.
bloodlust
Woo!
kicks in.
Finally.
By the way, even though she's sort of with you, she's not really paying attention to you much, so you also count as isolated, so keep them coming.
What are the exact rules? Because I wrote down just like when isolated in surrounding game plus 2 armor. is
When
that
you're
it?
isolated and you cannot receive help from allies, and there's more than a few enemies like around you, like 3 or 4 or more, you basically get a plus 2 armor buff.
Okay, that's it. Okay, got it. So now I have 2, 3.
Alexander,
4.
Ammo, what are you guys gonna do? Some of the Beastmasters have crossbows and they're getting ready to fire at you guys.
Well,
Amo, cut the strings of the crossbows.
What?
first I have to get there.
Yeah, that
Well,
was a
we can
very
easily-
weird thing to say.
What? Cut the strings of the
Coming from
crossbows.
Alexander, so what do you...
By the way, Ammo, just saying, but since you guys slept,
Fuck.
your god power is back.
Yeah, I figured. Well, at first I want to see what I can do, you know.
Sure. They don't
But-
seem like the fighting type. They have weapons and such, and they don't seem like pushovers, but their main thing is the beast. That's what they spend their time mostly doing.
Yeah, I also figured that they aren't really expecting people to attack them.
Well, since the beasts are taking care of most of them, they're probably decent enough fighters to handle some of the rubble that makes their way to them, so they're not really that concerned.
Well, I'm better than them, so yeah.
Ooh, now I have a plan. I'm wondering if I can actually, since I asked the newbies from before to get ranged weapons, can I try commanding the newbies to fire?
The
On
newbies
the
are right
Beastmasters.
now in the middle of the arena. They're fighting with the rest of the gladiators.
Ah, the fuck. No, that's
Whatever. So, how far are the crossbowmen and?
Well, there's about 50 meters between you. So no, wait, that's too much. I'd say 25 maybe.
Can I get there before the fire?
No, you're gonna have to dodge.
Then I dodge.
Okay, then they start firing off. You guys are gonna have to dodge.
Bam.
Nice. Alexander, what about you?
Dodge.
Can
Okay,
I add
you guys
something?
both do fine. Since they're crossbows, they're gonna need time to reload, and since you guys are getting close, they just throw the crossbows to the ground and prepare their swords.
Since it's a 13, can I like grab a, a bolt out of here?
No.
Okay. So I'm going towards the crossbowmen.
Okay. Well, they dropped their crossbows, so they're all swordsmen now.
Ah, okay. Well,
Ah,
I
right.
try to hide the offhand, like it's just a stick, so I'll try to hide it so they don't realize it's just a stick. So maybe it's a weapon, you know.
You have rapiers.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
right, but-
You have the rapiers now.
You got everything what you need from the crowd, dude.
Right,
By the
sorry,
way,
I forgot.
Tali, the crowd is really enjoying the show with between the bears, and they're showering you with gold and flower petals.
Yeah.